Talk to me with the coach, Michael E. Maiden, as we're down on the field in Memphis, Tennessee at the AutoZone Stadium, where the Chicago White Sox will be taking on the New York Mets. And we're going to bring you plenty of highlights from today's game, so you sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show. Talk to me with the coach, Michael E. Maiden. And welcome back to Talk to Me with the coach, Michael E. Maiden, as we're Memphis, Tennessee, visiting with Mark Buehrie of the Chicago White Sox as the White Sox be participating in the Civil Rights game. What is the significance of this game to you today?
Well, I mean, it's good to come here. To be honest with you, the knowledge of the Civil Rights Museum, we went and visited today, so I got a little bit more knowledge on it. But before we came here, I didn't really know too much about it. But it's good to get out here and just be able to participate in this game.
And we're right on the brink of the season, and there's a lot of expectation for the Whites. So what are you looking for this season as far as your numbers?
Well, I mean, obviously, starting pitcher, you want to go out there and win 20 games. But go out there and give your team a chance to win. You know, we got a tough division. No one's giving us a chance to win, so we just got to go out there and kind of like in 2005, go out there and kind of surprise some people, and hopefully we can get off to a hot start.
And, you know, we came down from Chicago with a group of 45 youngsters that's going to be rooting and cheering for the White Sox today.
Awesome.
So to those youngsters out there, and I sure reach a young audience. So being the start of the season, you know, the gruel of spring training, how does it feel to finally get through with spring training and get ready for the regular season?
It feels awesome. To me, spring training's, we're down there a month and a half, and it's about a month too long. We could get out of there a little bit earlier, but I think everybody's glad to be out of there, kind of doing the same repetition down there. You're doing the same stuff every day. So it's nice to get out into a stadium like this, kind of get into the big league atmosphere of a big league stadium and facing some different guys you don't see in spring training. So I think everybody's excited to get out of there and get out of Tucson and get ready for the season.
So what's expectation we should have for your 20-game season? Well, another no-hitter maybe?
No, I wouldn't go that far. You know, I said I'd never throw a no-hitter in the first place, and I threw one, so I can't say never again. But obviously, like I said, 20 games for a starter. But to go out there and give my team a chance to win and hopefully win the majority of my starts.
And then closing to that young pitcher out there that have ambitions of being a big league pitcher one day, what would you give them as far as advice?
Well, never give up. I got cut my first 2 years of high school and was about to give up, just kind of give up baseball together. My mom and dad kind of talked me in and said they didn't raise a quitter, so went back out my next year and made the team, and you know, here I am today. So never give up. If it's your dream and you think you can get it done, keep on going out there and working hard, and hopefully you'll get there one day.
So to you young, aspiring major leaguers, you're hearing it from the best. Talk to me with the coach, Mike, we made and visited with Mark Buehrie.
Everything's going great today. I mean, the biggest thing is, you know, even going into spring was my health, and you know, I feel, you know, happy with where I'm at right now as far as health-wise and baseball-wise.
And I know before the start of spring training, there was some question whether you would be with the White Sox or traded. Look like you're going to survive with another season with the White Sox. So how does that feel?
Well, it's always great to be in the city of Chicago, and you know, it's a great team that's going to be competitive this year, and you know, with great fans. And you know, this is the only organization I've been a part of, so it's been great to you know, be able to come in here and have another opening day start with this team.
And our show reaches a young audience. So for that youngster out there, what is that road like to the big leagues?
Well, it's definitely not an easy road. You know, I mean, it's something where it takes a lot of patience, and you know, you have to be able to deal with failure, and you know, and that's just on the field, and you know, let alone all the stuff you have to deal with off the field, the travel and stuff, and you know, living in the bad apartments and whatever else, and all the nightmare stories that go along with that. But you know, I mean, you know, the biggest thing is, you know, you got to have patience with it, and you got to learn to fail, and you know, I think once you get over that fact, you know, I think you're going to have nothing but success from that point.
And you've been a lifetime Chicago White Sox, and I heard you say it's your desire to retire as a White Sox.
Oh, absolutely. I think, you know, it's something that's very rare today. You know, you see with all the trades happening and everybody leaving free agency, and you know, it's something rare to see a guy stay with the same team. But you know, a city like Chicago, this is where a lot of people, other players in the league, want to come to play. You know, because of the city and the fans, and you know, and how competitive the team is every year. And you know, for me to end my career here would be icing on the cake.
Well, last question for you. Are you ready to play a 162-game schedule?
Absolutely. I think that's, one thing that you build up to in spring training is, try to prepare your body for, the 162, with the travel and, all the games played. Your body's going to take a beating over the course of the year, and, you try to prepare yourself for that as best you can.
Well, we thank you for your time, and we're definitely going to be following the White Sox through this season. And talk to me with the coach, MSYDEN, in Memphis, Tennessee, with the Chicago White Sox. And welcome back to Talk to Me with the coach, MSYDEN. As I visit with Angel Pagan, former Chicago Cub and now New York Mets. How does it feel to be wrapping up spring training and getting ready for a new season?
It feels great, It's great to be back on my old team, They gave me the opportunity to come back and make this club, and I'm really excited. I'm looking forward for the opening day.
Well, that road that you had to take to the big leagues, what was it like?
It's a big chance, big opportunity. I always work, for this. This has been a big part of my life, and I'm sure there's a lot of kids out there that want to be, what I am right now, and I just, I tell the kids to just work and never give up. Just work and accomplish your goals.
And having coached college ball myself and been a former major league scout, I always emphasize to them that you have to eat, drink, and sleep this game if you want to make it on the next level.
True. Yeah, that's the most important thing about this. Dedication. That's dedication. You gotta eat right. You gotta sleep right, and that's what your body's gonna need for you to perform the right way.
And who are some of the major league teams that you played for in your short career?
Yeah, of course. I've been. This is my second team in the big leagues. Chicago Cubs gave me the opportunity the first time, and I'm back here in New York, and hopefully I stay for long.
Going from New York to Chicago and back to New York, I got to ask, which one the best city?
I don't know.
You might not want to answer that.
I got to tell you after I spend more time, because I know Chicago is a great city. I haven't spent enough time in New York, so you're going to have to ask me that question later on.
And just one last question. As you start the season, this 2008 Major League season, what's your expectations that you're looking for yourself?
Well, big ones. They got big expectations for me, and I got big expectations for myself, and I just gotta show them what I can do, show them that I belong here and that I can play here for a long time. And I'm well prepared for this opportunity, and I'm just gonna let my tools go and whatever happens.
Well, I definitely thank you for your time. Talk to me with the coach, MSYDEN, as we're on the road down in Memphis, Tennessee. It's baseball season. And all of those youth and high school baseball players out there that would like to be a part of our summer travel team, we're looking for some good Little League baseball players and some good high school baseball players between the ages of 9 and 18 that would like to be a part of our summer travel team. You got the opportunity to travel to Florida and play in the Atlanta Braves Spring Training Complex. You will have the opportunity to travel with us down to Virginia, and you'll have the opportunity to travel with us down to North Carolina. So if you're out there and you're a Little League baseball player between the ages of 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, if you're between the ages of 14 and 15, 16 to 18, and you'd like to be a part of one of our summer travel teams, you call me, the coach, MSYDEN, right now, because we're looking for some good ball players that we're going to make an all-star team out of that's going to make up our summer travel team. So those you youth baseball players, you call me right now, the coach, MSYDEN.